Despite the weariness in your bones and your very soul, the relationships, the friendly banter and camaraderie between your companions motivates you and fills you with that barest flicker of hope to keep going. Ahead, a burning city, one of the great cities of man, now reduced to a smoldering pile. Hey everyone, it's Lokiorn, and we're back with Laughter is the Best Medicine, taking on the Sprawl. So, where we left off, our team is in pretty good shape. We can see from our Highwayman, positive relationships with everyone. And only Paracelsus, really, our Plague Doctor, is missing relationships. So if we can get her sorted this round, we should be in great shape. Everyone's healthy, and our goal this one, we're not super concerned with getting the medical equipment upgrade for the passive healing bonus. We'll probably hit 3 assistance encounters, potentially, so it may happen, but we're not going to prioritize this. Our main goal this round, if I can have you go away, where is the lair? Okay, the lair is there right at the end. Or, no, not at the end, I misspoke. Right before that hoarder, that's fun. So our goal is to get to this lair and clear it out. The Librarian is realistically the easiest of the lair bosses, and since we have to clear one, we may as well clear an easy one. Early on, it's really assistance encounter or not. We may as well go for our mission since we're here. It makes Paracelsus a little bit more unhappy, but we should be okay. Slime mold, you can just get right out. We got lots of good combat items and some that are decent. Oh man, just lots of slime mold in this city apparently. Okay, thank you for the slime mold. I truly appreciate it. But our first assistance encounter, and we're looking for Paracelsus with our Plague Doctor with our Jester and our Leper. That is okay, so if we take the plus 15, we get everybody, which is pretty good. Or if we do this, we get with the Leper and a bigger bonus. We'll do this. I think that hits everybody. That interface can sometimes be a little bit confusing. So, oh, I probably no, it's fine. It's sort of a 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I was only going to improve one of the relationships, so let's say we decided the Jester would be better. Looking ahead, again, we'll probably hit that assistance encounter there and that one there. So I think we're sewn up for that. So we're just going to avoid the road battle. I think just avoid some damage. Oh, and we land a field hospital. We have just enough relics to get rid of a negative trait, so we'll have to take a look and see if there's any negative traits worth getting rid of. This segment of the run is really about the lair, though. Our team is now stable. We spent some mastery points and have a pretty strong set of skills. And with all of our positive relationships, our team is just going to kind of self-heal through a lot of stuff. So there's no reason to lock that in. So Braggart, Resolution, Fear of Pillagers, Weak Grip. So we'll actually get rid of Weak Grip. We talked about how Dismas provides stress healing through his crits. Well, no reason for him to have reduced crit chance. And while we're here, we're just going to junk those. We're very low on money, which is fine. But we do have a decision coming up here, right or left. So we could go right, get a road battle, and open up the door of the Oasis, which so far I've not actually visited the Oasis. For the simple fact that stress healing, there's been so much improved stress healing in this experimental patch that I haven't felt it necessary. Versus a Hero Shrine, which is another mastery point. You know what, here, we'll take the road battle here. We're going to take this road battle and leave the door open. And it gets us another field hospital, which unfortunately is not going to be very useful, but at least it's a low-stress zone. Not the best outcome, but we've got gargantuan enemies, so they're all 33% bigger. And I think we'll go ahead and just get the Encore going here and get and get our good pal Paracelsus on her plague grenades in the backfield here. Thought about using blinding gas there and trying to blind both of them, but I think just raw damage output is going to be better here. Ah, nice. The blistering bugle comes in. And that puts him... No, okay, he's got a lot more health. I was hoping him for a bigger hit there, but that was still pretty good. Oh, interesting. 7 to 13 damage. 5 to 10. So that could put him down, or we can use our upgraded Take Aim, which gives us a speed token, meaning we'll almost certainly go first next round. And that combined with our strength token and our 2 crits and 2 strength tokens means we'll have a couple of big hits next round. Oh no, you blinded our leper. He's kind of used to being blind. I don't know how to explain that to you, Shaman bro in the back here. Good dodge, Dismas with the dodges. That's been a very positive part of this. Oh no, our dazed jester is also blinded. Well, that's to be expected. So 20 damage. So we can just take this guy off the board, this guy off the board, or this guy off the board. He is already close to dead, and our Plague Doctor might be able to finish that off. So we'll actually take the opportunity to get down one of these other guys. Because I think our Plague Doctor will go in time. That's very nice. So the Plague Doctor here, with a nice crit in the backfield, will take out the Shaman and get some damage on our the Flayer here. All right, so the Flayer's buffing himself and healing himself, which is, you know, annoying, but they do that. Relatively minor. And we'll have to just eat that riposte with our Jester. He's got plenty of health, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that blind sucks, though. Well. Can't tracking shot him. Take Aim would remove the blind. No, we'll just get rid of the dodge token. Oh, hey, we got paid out for it, too. Hard to complain about that. So thank you, Dismas, and nice stress heal with that crit. So everything is everything's coming up Loki here. And who do we want dead more? So you are just straight up dead. Do you have Death's Door? No. So they're both just straight up dead. But what we can do here is actually go for the Battlefield Medicine to cure that, which has a chance, though obviously not a great one, of generating a relationship tick, which would have put us across the line. And he's dead anyway, but there's no stress to heal, so let's just take the fight out. Four whole relics. What a waste of a fight. That's something I've noticed on the Reddit and the Discord, is people saying, oh, the road battles, you know, there needs to be a longer time limit, or that you need to do something about the road battles where you have to deal, 80, 90 damage, where there's double pugilist or 2 ghouls. You just really reduce the, or increase the round duration so that you can actually clear them. And I understand where people are coming from with that, but the thought I have in that regard is, I don't know if it's necessary, because the road battles are not mission critical to anything. We're just buying a milk-soaked bandage to buy something. And we can see here, there's literally no reason to go to the Oasis, so we're going to go to this hero shrine. But anyway, what I was saying was the road battles are not meant to be vital items to win. There is a quest you can get that requires you to win them, and it really sucks if you need one more and you have one last opportunity. It's double ghoul, though I have killed double ghoul in 5 rounds. It's doable. It's just hard, which, kind of seems like the point to me. Let's see. We will spend it. We will not spend a turn, actually, because what we're going to do is... the Sparkle Ball. Hey, Sparkle Ball. Welcome to the party. Because Dismas can leap forward with Duelist's Advance, and now our formation is back resembling something normal. And just for kicks, we'll get Dismas, geared up for next round as well. So now, there's a chance that our crit tokens are going to get eaten by our ripostes, which is fine. That's, you know, not going to complain. That's plenty of damage. Unfortunately, we didn't get a... We didn't use our Jester to get a combo token, so our Leper didn't get to do anything. But now, look at that. That 10 crit means that this guy is now out of the fight. And Dismas continues to be a badass. Plague Doctor continues to tank like the badass she is, and that's both of the axe-wielding dudes whose names I am forgetting at the moment. Oh, days on our Plague Doctor, so she's gonna basically skip her turn. Hatchetmen. Well, there's nothing else for you to do, so we'll just finish this guy off just to get rid of him. And we're back. Sorry about that. Had a quick family thing to deal with. But where were we? Ah, yes. Taking out these bandits. Let me just get things back and sorted. And this is, at this point, we're just mopping up the fight. Fortunately, Dismas can't actually do anything from there, so we'll have him rock back. Have our Leper just Reflection, get rid of the blind. In theory, actually, in second thought, he could have taken Purge and moved them up. That was a mistake. But I don't think it's going to be a big deal here. Because now we just hit him for 3, 6, okay, dead. Is there anything to... Nothing really to do here. I guess the one thing we could do is check and see if this Plague Doctor can get a heal off. Oh, she can. Very nice. So heal for 12 HP just for free, and then just finish the job. Yep, dead. Another easy road battle. And we'll keep moving. Let's go into this Hero Shrine. Much like the last zone, we're really just looking for the free mastery point. We still need to do 2 assistance encounters. And we'll do Dismas this time. Another free mastery point. Very nice. So let's think about, because this passive healing isn't nothing, it's just not earth-shattering. We're going to the lair. If we skip that assistance challenge, we get 1 there and potentially 1 there, but we need 2. All right, you know what? We'll go to this one. We'll put the work in. Unfortunately, it looks like people wanted to fight, but they're gonna have to deal here. And we'll keep progressing. And into another road battle. Let's see what we get here. Come on, low roll. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this low roll right here. This is about as low roll as it can get. I mean, I guess technically the 2 Lost Souls is the lowest roll imaginable. I don't know. I don't think that we're eligible for that anymore, so I think this is probably as low as it could get. And we'll just get a free one stress heal there. +1 from the crit. That was the crit heal on top of the regular heal. Oh, Dismas with the Wombo combo. Hopeful with the combo is always very good. And to finish it off, nice easy battle. Couldn't have drawn it up any easier. And just another 4 relics. You know. But I think what I was saying, before I got kind of distracted was that the road battles just aren't mission critical to anything. There's no gain to be had from doing them. Or there is gain to be had, but not any like positive, like there's not a game reason that they have to be done. You don't have to clear any road battles. In theory, you could clear exactly 0 of them and be just fine. Now, granted, you do get 4 relics, you take less damage, which is preferable. But in the end, I don't think the road battles need to be nerfed, purely on the grounds that they're just not, like, that's not what they're for. Now here, oh, that was a kind of useless heal. Now here, we'll take aim. And we'll encore him, because we want to try to get this Widow down as fast as possible. Because, again, she is going to do stuff with horror that we don't particularly want. And now she's gone. Very good. Oh, Dismas, you were supposed to dodge that. Where's dodging Dismas when you need him? Oh, let's get rid of the blind, get rid of a stress. Just use this road battle as kind of an opportunity to rebuild some stats. Oh, rabies. Well, 7% blind chance he already has, so that's not a huge problem for the leper, I don't think. So he can just kill one. That's nice. And our plague doctor can just... Yeah, we'll hit the back row. We'll finish off the back row because I don't think we have another way to get there. And the leper can, in theory, get the critical and put down the lost soul. So a 10% damage trinket. So we got a little bit of pay dirt from the from that encounter. But again, if we hadn't had that, it wouldn't have really impacted our ability to perform. I just end up deleting a lot of this stuff. That was a random trinket spawn. 10% max HP versus +2 speed. I think I'd rather have +2 speed. 20% blight resist. We'd rather have 10% damage, I think. That's fine. That's good. So get rid of those two. Just running a very lean inventory. Oh, hey! The +1. Another relationship is tested. Inseparable. That one can be a little annoying, because I think Inseparable has a high chance of causing them to not want to move, which can be a little frustrating. Alright, so we just need 1 point on Paracelsus and Baldwin, our Plague Doctor and our Leper, and we will have all positive relationships all the time. Let's find out if that's what we're going to get out of this combat encounter. So it's just, it's fight, stoke the Forge of Battle, or we've been spoiling for this fight. Well, we have been spoiling for this fight. So let's take this out. What do we got? Lost Soul up front, we're going to ignore him. And this shaman here is not our favorite boy. How much HP does he have? 14? We might be able to do what we did with the last one here, where we go Plague Grenade, crit, blight, okay, blind, thank you Sparkle Ball. Now hang on, so he's taking 3, so he's effectively at 8. This does 3 to 6 and puts a 3 bleed on him, so this might actually kill him and mean that we get another turn out of our Jester. Or we could do Dismas and just absolutely make sure we kill him. We'll do this. Okay, yeah, we got paid for that. Or, no, we didn't get paid. We got punished because that bleed didn't come out. So the shaman lives. Not what we were looking for. But the Sparkle Ball pays off. I wish I could say I drew it up like that, but that was just a little bit of luck of the dice here. So now the Flayer's going to start making his way to the front to do his repost shenanigans. We are going to start seeing some of that, these them stressing each other out by getting hit. But that's not the end of the world, and we've also seen these stress heals come out the other way, so I think we'll be fine. Alright, so now the shaman is very dead. So the Lost Soul we can just take off the board, or we can put the Whipper down into Dead by Plague Doctor. Dead by Plague Doctor. So now the Jester is blind, which is not great, but that just means we can Encore Dismas now and take out the Lost Soul. So now all we have left is the Flayer. Now granted, he can be a pretty obnoxious opponent here. And unfortunately, it looks like the Leper can't... He could clear the corpses, but I think that guy's going to get closer anyway. So we're just going to withstand and let our Leper face tank this. Oh, he's going to do his Ignite. So he's going to heal himself, give himself fire attacks, and then lunge again. But only do the 2 damage. That's not going to be material. But a Baldwin's Reverberating Redoubt triggers. And now that you're nice and close to me, well, the theory was we were going to hit him there. The practice was not so much. Those dodge tokens can be pretty obnoxious. But that's okay. This guy doesn't have a ton of health, 21. There's a little bit, but we can punch through that pretty quick. We'll just Reflection again. Oh, nice. Got the Fade to Black hit in. Missed the blind, but got the combo, so now our Leper can reliably hit that. But he's not going to live long enough for that to matter. Well, yeah. We were hoping he wasn't going to live long enough for that to matter. Wow, that's a lot of dots he had there. That could be worrisome if we weren't just going to do that. And we got the last relationship. Respectful. Yep, so there we go. We're, what, halfway through our second zone, more or less, and we've got all positive relationships. Makes the game pretty easy now. Our biggest worry is going to be the act outs we're going to get. And yeah, we're going straight for the lair. We are very strong. Now for the lair, we're actually going to make some quick skill changes here as we slow up. We're not going to need Purge for the lair. We're going to get Intimidate so our Leper can reliably hit the back line. Is there anything that can hit... Anything else the Highwayman can do? No, the Highwayman's going to be fine. But he is out of combat items, so... Let's put medicinal herbs on him so we can mitigate some of this fire. We'll put that. We'll put Glimmer of Hope on him on our Jester in order to boost our flame, which gives some bonuses. Then our Plague Doctor, we don't need to change anything, I don't think. Yep, I think we're good. There is the temptation to put Finale on the Jester so he can get that big backline hit. But I think we're going to stick with the Jester as more of a buffer for now. Because the Librarian will often clear one book stack for me fairly quickly, so I don't need to worry too much about that. But yeah, well, let's get stuck into the Great Library. Oh, nice easy first encounter. Again, we're getting these Lost Souls, which is very nice because they're basically... I mean, they're not totally irrelevant. They do damage, they do cause some stress, but in the scheme of like how much they could be doing, they don't do that much. You see we had a Rabies proc there, so our Leper has an extra blind token, but fortunately for us, it doesn't end up mattering. Oh, very nice. And thanks to Resounding Redoubt, he gets an extra turn. First of all, let's Glimmer of Hope. Dang. Decided to gamble there, see if we could get a token on there to try to get our Leper a free or an ignores blind combo target, even though he wasn't blinded yet. But sadly, we didn't get. We did eat the riposte though with our Jester, which I think is going to be fine. So there's the 2 stress heal that we wanted. So we could just kill the Lost Soul, but I think I'd rather get a guy who actually does things dead. All right, well, that guy is now out of the fight. That's why they're all going so fast. Hastened enemies, so they all have +4 speed, so they're all they rolled much higher on their initiative checks than we did, which is fine because we're still getting them down. Jester, let's just encore Dismas here and let him finish the job on another one. Get down 2 of the guys here. Then I believe Magnesium Rain will not trigger riposte, but will get rid of that dodge token. So that at least was a nice add. And we'll just Reflection again and get rid of that blind token. Yep. That's fine. He's allowed to hit the leper all day, every day. I'm very much not worried about that. Sucks to take 4 back, but that'll put him very close to dead. Actually, now he is dead, so it cost us a little bit of HP to do it, but now he is no longer a problem. Solemnity is not upgraded, so it can't do anything yet, so let's just get you out of the fight. Dead? Not yet. And in a way, we're just going to rely on our... Spend that real quick, get us up to 80. So you see at 82, we're in Bright Light. We have more crit, more speed, death blow resistance, which because we have all positive relationships, everyone is capped out at the 90% death blow resistance. So, knock on wood, our guys are going to be pretty tough to take out. We are obviously going to advance. We want to take down the Librarian. He's definitely the easiest of the bosses, and our team is more than strong enough to handle it. Oh, that's obnoxious. Let's get Glimmer up to 97. And we're going to encore the Plague Doctor here for a specific reason, which is this Sacrificial, what he does, if he gets to the front rank, he explodes. So we need to start working on getting him down, but he comes with some very high, strong block tokens. So the best thing we can do is dot him up and let him start, dying on his own, basically. We have Milk-Soaked Bandages to spare, but I think I'm going to Reflection again, just spend the turn. And we'll have Dismas riposte for, or not riposte forward, Duelist advance forward to get his riposts up. Won't help while the Leper has his taunt token, but he will hopefully get a little bit of damage out of that. We'll actually take aim now, get his get all of his positive tokens up. Jester skips his turn. She's going to buff him, give him a bigger hit. And I just noticed that fire rises on the Sacrificial. We do not want this guy to explode, because that is going to be a ton of damage. But we did just get the nice 10 damage crackback there. That is definitely worth the price of admission here. And they're going to do their little Ignite combos. Another free 10 damage. Dismas just putting up the numbers there. So that was 20 damage that we didn't do anything to earn. Well, except spend a turn, I guess. Alright, Sacrificial is done. Doesn't leave a corpse, thankfully. Jester heals our Plague Doctor. So we're just going to work... Next, we're going to work on getting this... I forget what they're called. Immolatists? Whatever they are unpleasant to deal with in the extreme because they A, have Death's Door, but B, they can do things with corpses and heal their fellows. So with that, that character should be very dead, and now we can spend an action to heal up our... Oh, come on! Really? That must have been a 5% Death's Door tick. That is unfortunate in the extreme. Alright, yeah. 28%... Oh, wow. Hey, Phil, pay attention. Hey, Loki, pay attention to the thing. 33% death resistance. There we go. So that's... She had over 50 at one point, so we need to... We'll have to keep that in mind. Let's get a blind in there to at least reduce some of the incoming damage here. Yeah, remember to check your buffs. A lot of them don't matter. Like the last one, I think they all had increased resistances to dots, which ended up not mattering. But increased death blow resistance can be pretty annoying in this case. She has taken a lot of hits and is not dead. So we could just wipe this guy out, or we could ping Death's Door again. I think we're going to ping Death's Door again. There you go. Just make sure that Immolatus dies before she does something really unpleasant to the squad. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Dismas is getting beat up right now. Alright, so who's still got a turn? So you still have a turn. So we need to make sure you're gone. And we are going to encore our Plague Doctor just to be a medic here. Because that was... I wasn't paying attention to how much just pain Dismas was in there. But the good news is we have... We'll actually spend a laudanum, get his stress down even further. And there we go, 16 health, that's plenty. And a taunt token to make sure that he doesn't get too beaten up. So we'll just reflection and get ready to finish him next round. Dismas gets to go first, that's nice. He's going to riposte, though. We can't tracking shot him. Dismas is already low on health, so we're actually just going to spend the turn to buff him to try to see if he can avoid some stuff. Paracelsus, though, is at full health, so she can afford to tank 4 damage. That's fine. Our leper very much doesn't care. He has got not unlimited health, but he has got a ton of health. 4 HP left. There we go. Alright, so that got a little sketchier than we were hoping with Dismas taking a bunch of damage. Oh, this is a really good trophy coming off of this. And we're also getting days on hit, gain on miss. Yeah, there's some real good loot here. I think even if we weren't trying for this, we'd be going for it, but this is really good. 25% chance to have burn on ourselves, but 5 burn on crits when we crit somebody. Considering how much our party is going to critical, that is too good to pass up. So, first things first, our Jester cannot actually reach them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hit the Plague Doctor early on. Because the Plague Doctor could blind him, and that may be what we do with the second one, but we want to get the Blight ticking. Oh, hey! Sparkle Ball coming in with the clutch here. A century of knowledge annihilated for what? Come on, Dismas, you haven't read a book. And then you can see the immediate payoff of those relationships, an immediate 2 stress heal, putting him back down to comfortable, and we'll take aim with him, get his tokens up. And we still have that blind token from the Sparkle Ball, so this first attack, Smokestack, misses. Perfect. Mitigated an entire action by the Librarian. Jester does get hit by the mandatory reading. And here we'll milk-soaked bandage, or milk-soaked linen just to do that, and... Oh, that was nice. True teamwork. Leper ate the dodge token and then put up, gave Dismas the shot at a critical. Gotta love that. Gentle nod. Yeah, stress, what stress? Back down to nothing. Another 10 damage onto, another free 10 damage onto the Librarian. And now we try the, we try to get the Sparkle Ball again? Nah, no such luck. Can dream, though. So he's going to Page Burner. He needs one more Page Burner to go to the 3rd rank. When that happens, then our Jester can start getting involved some more. Till then, we're going to have to wait. Which is okay, because now we have this shuffle going on. So, best way to deal with this. Oh, here we go. That's what we do. Just have the leper move twice, take his 2 turns to move back to the front. Which is fine. Because now our Jester is in position to shift back to position, and with all of that, we have undone everything the Librarian did to our party there. And we're back to the Plague Doctor, who has been our only material... Well, actually, no, Dismas has done a lot, but has been a main source of damage right now. Just ticking for real damage there. Alright. A little bit of stress to the party, but now he is in the 3rd row, which means we can actually do some stuff to him. Our leper, unfortunately, still can't do much, but he can continue to try to debuff him and tank damage to the noggin, which is fine. 2 damage is we're not gonna worry about. But now this fight gets a lot easier. Now that our Jester can hit with Fade to Black and Slice Off, or actually with all of his skills, we can start getting more damage output there. Chop can't hit anything. I mean, it's not getting any better than just intimidating. Just continuing to do damage and letting our leper be the man here. So now Dismas has an opportunity here to be a good dude. First, he's gonna heal our leper. No, stress heal our leper, but we'll get rid of that 8 burn tick, because that is quite a bit. The Librarian does hit a lot of dudes. Yeah, we're gonna do that because the Librarian tends to AoE a lot, so that gives Dismas an opportunity to get multiple riposts in, which will be nice. And it's not like our leper is still not in a position to be able to do anything. Like yeah. We'll withstand, just to, because he already had a taunt token. And we'll do that mostly just to see if we can get, the AoEs to come out a little bit more. But now our Plague Doctor gets their double turn, which is going to put this Librarian mostly to bed. 6 damage, 14 health left. He is not going to get an opportunity to get rid of all the books and get his full heal, or his heal and burn off. Okay, so he just did his mandatory readings each time, which is fine. He's got 33% Death's Door resistance. But there's the first. He's gonna get pinged for 1 too. So now he should be at what is it 13% now? Can't remember how much it goes down each time. 13%, huh? It's like I know something. Unfortunately, Dismas can't do anything from this position. So he'll just tracking shot, make sure this guy doesn't gain tokens, and there you go. Death blow by Blight. We are the flame burning brightly for all the world to see, and we got a ton of loot out of there. And there you go. Librarian down. And we'll take a quick hit for this. Apply on hit, 15% to daze. That is much... We're actually going to put that there and ditch the speed. That is a better sharpness trinket. 50% burn resistance is good for now. Like, it's literally good in this zone only. So I don't think we're going to use that. Gain on miss, I really don't like gain on miss. I mean, because it's just not... Like, it would be okay on the leper, because our leper misses a lot due to blind. But you really don't want I mean, you don't want the party missing. So it feels weird to have a trinket that makes that slightly less bad. And we forgot to switch skills, but I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, it's the Antiquarian. Hello. Hello, Antiquarian. Oh, joke's on you. We're gonna potentially daze him anyway. So this fight can get a little hairy just because of all the other guys. But what we can do first of all is get... Oh wow, look at that double distracting dust for 2 big dazes just to take dudes out of the fight. Jester's gonna skip his turn. Dismas, you were supposed to dodge that one, buddy. Was counting on you to dodge that. And our leper is going to just withstand. We need to make sure that our Dismas, especially our highwayman, isn't getting hit too hard here. And with that combo point, they can start hitting him for pretty substantial amounts. Oh, nice. The resounding readout will let us both cure the combo point and get rid of the blind. We will encore Dismas here. Which means our Jester is going to go last twice. But that does take him out of the fight. So that was worth it. So two of our guys are pretty low, which is not ideal. But with that, we get them the crack shot very close to dead as well. And our Plague Doctor may be able to just put him down here. Yep. So that one's down. So both middle guys are down. The front guy, who's the tank for the Antiquarian right now, is going to be up and be a problem for a minute here. But I think we're going to find that the Antiquarian's going to quickly run out of dudes here. Particularly when we do that and take him down to dead. So now most of the Antiquarians, or the main Antiquarian tanking skill is just done. And we'll actually take a beat here. Ooh, critical solemnity for 29. Look at that heal. Leper's just like, what damage? Please don't blight my entire party. That's very rude. It's incredibly rude. Let's get the last of those dudes off the field. And she can continue to buff herself. We're fine with that. Because we'll just do it in turn here. Unfortunately, we don't have Purge here because we put on Intimidate. But we can gamble, and Dismas helped. And he helped us get rid of the blind, mechanically speaking. So we'll spend our other medical herbs just to get it off the Jester, and we'll have the Plague Doctor fix Dismas. Because two blight on our full health Plague Doctor is not going to matter. And thankfully we didn't get a negative proc there. Somebody saying, oh, that should have gone to me, which is very annoying when it happens. And that's the last of those tokens. We'll get a crit in there and blind her. The Antiquarian's not very tanky once you get past all of her nonsense. So we'll drag her to the 2 rank so we can actually hit her with everything. Alright, she'll give herself another dodge token, which is fine. And we'll take a minute to heal the Jester. We'll just patch our dudes up. We'll give Dismas the pick-me-up here. Ah, she dodged again. 50% of the time. It sure feels like a lot more than that. And she's just going to keep doing that, isn't she? Well, that's very annoying. But at least our leper is now in a position to help. And we can get her dotted up and get her down here. We're going to save the other Milk-Soaked Bandage. We're just going to try to see if we can get... Yeah, we got rid of the blind token, at least. Death's Door. So now it's now the procs start happening. What technique? I'm taking notes. Gotta love a positive. Look at that. Look at that positive stress healing. Oh, poor Antiquarian. You know, this is the time where you could join our party if you weren't such a psycho. Well, we may as well spend the last charge of battlefield medicine to just continue fixing our dudes up. And dead. Rest in peace, Antiquarian. Another mastery point and a 15% damage token that we don't really need because there's nobody to put it on. The Leper we're already kind of square with, and the Jester and Dismas both have them. However, we are going into a Hoarder now with a nice little bank and 4 mastery points. So this run is going quite well, as you can see. Don't need that. Oop, and a Hoarder. So let's see what's for sale here. So we're short of some good stuff down here. Surgeon's table, good relics. But what can we grab here that's going to be practicable? Meditative totem is nice. Reduce some stress, get rid of a negative token. That holy beads. Oh, Songbook of Resounding Tales is good too. We'll take that for sure. Is there anything else we really want here? We don't need affinity because our guys are maxed out. We don't really need food. We don't really need the rest of this. So kind of a weak Hoarder, all things considered. But still better than you know, some other encounter. Let me just do a quick management of put the combat stems on you, put that on you. There we go. And we can go ahead and get our Surgeon's table because we can just go to this assistance encounter. And with that, we're basically home free. A Blade of Powers buffs burn resist. It is good, but it's not, you know, it's just, I don't want to waste combat item turns to do that when we could instead just down the guys. So here's the downside of all this. Now that we have positive relationships with everybody, we're going to start seeing only negatives. Now, Baldwin and Dismas are at full, so we're going to do this one just for the 30 flame. And for the best loot. Give me a pig? No pig. Got some food and some chalk, which would be useful if stealth was a more substantial part of this campaign. Alright, so our choice is question mark or academics cache and one more road battle. Probably the academic... Well, yeah, our guys are pretty healthy. We can take a road battle. And an academics cache right at the end here could mean a good payout of items. And like, we don't need a pig, but a pig is always nice. Just get the stress down to 0, get the outcomes, or get the heal and everything. All right, elite enemies, 20% max HP, 20% damage. So these guys are going to hit hard, but thankfully this is not that bad of an encounter. We're actually not going to encore here because instead I think we just want to output damage. These guys, the highwaymen, this encounter with the highwaymen, you know, they have 22 and 19 health. That's not a lot. So we have pretty good chances to just... Yeah, exactly. 22 HP, we just did 21 there. So this guy is basically dead, and the other guy is blind. So Dismas, if you would be so kind. One of them already down in this road battle. I was kind of hoping you'd dodge that. You know, Leper, I know you're not very good at dodging. But, you know, thankfully, you at least with a blind token and a dodge token, you managed to avoid getting hit. I'm very proud of you. Another death blow. And any stress that was left in our party is gone. And now we'll encore our Plague Doctor, because she is our best hope of getting... Let's see, so 6 damage. So I don't think we can kill them both with Blight, so we'll get them burnt up. Sparkle Ball hitting for double there. and get rid of that one. And this one is double blind and dead next turn. So let her... Well, we tried. Let's see. Anything to do here? How bad was that? Excuse me, how bad was that relationship check? Baldwin, so it was 2. Is there anything we can do here? No. Dead. No stress, you know, high health. Yeah, we're in good shape. More glimmers of hope to boost our light level, which we don't need at the moment because we're at 94 and we're going to hit an academics cache. So once again, we find ourselves asking the question of what do we do at the Guardian? Do we push for the triple? Do we do all 3 again? I think we do, potentially. Okay, got some poetry, Surgeon's Mixing Kit, produces restored items, so some loot. And now our bags are suddenly full. Well, first of all, slime mold, stale bread, you guys can go away. Poetry, we'll keep, but we don't really need. We don't need the sharpness charm. Don't we already have an icebox? What do we have on here? We already have... No, we have an explosives magazine. So we don't want the shrine map because we don't care about the shrine map, I should say. And we'll get rid of the chalk because we're not going to use it, and the neutralizing powders and the clotting powders. There we go. Back to moving. I mixed up trophies there for a second. The librarian's other token is 100% scout across the board, which you made some noisemakers for me. Combat item, 1 target adds 2 taunt tokens, adds 1 thing token. It's worth thinking about. Could be potentially useful. Trying to see if there's anything else we can delete. Well, we can probably delete that. And we're going to keep that for right now because there's just no reliable way to get more, get another one of it. But I don't think we're going to use it. All right, Oblivion's Rampart. So the question here is, how far do we push? Frenzied enemies, 25% extra damage. That's a lot. But once again, we're gonna encore the Plague Doctor and let her get to work on the Sacrificial and the Shaman, who again doesn't have. I mean, neither of these guys has a ton of health, and we got the Blind and the Dazes right there. That was very nice. Wow, our team just comboing off right there. So that guy's down and out. The Sacrificial is gonna go at the end, and I keep forgetting to swap back in Purge. Though I think it ends up not be. I think Intimidate's actually probably more useful now. Well, that's annoying. Our Jester doesn't really want to be on the second row. It's not a problem. It's just not where we kind of want him to be. But we'll continue to dot up the Sacrificial. I believe he's 9 and 9 now. 9 and 9, yep, so he is gone. Unfortunately, Dismas cannot move forward because the Jester is there. So our best bet is just to start outputting damage. Can't Reflection because we're on cooldown, so we may as well just swing. See if we can get the blind token gone. We can. Fine, give me a bleed. That's annoying. Alright, now these guys are going to start igniting and being obnoxious. Everybody gets a burn. And decreased burn resistance. But the Sacrificial is dead. So, ding dong, that thing's dead. So let's get a Fade to Black on you, which should help our Leper if he ends up getting blinded from rabies again. And I believe that gets rid of the Immobilize. It does. So now we can Duelist advance and get our formation back in order. I was hoping for a little bit more out of you there. Bleed? Nope. I was hoping for the bleed. Let's just get another person off the battlefield. Every action, the D&D player in me knows that action economy is your friend if you can get it on your side. Thank you for the free 7 damage. You did do 4 extra damage to my guy, which is not great, but it's fine. So in theory, we could have the Plague Doctor just fix it, but I think we're going to do that. I was hoping the blind would do it. And we're not going to give him another turn. Neutralizing powders. We're going to keep pushing purely... we just want the mastery points at the end of it. Gargantuan enemies. Oh boy. How much health does this guy have now? 21. That's a lot. We're going to spend the stimulants here just to get Dismas a little bit more powerful. And also pump the damage out here. So it's 5 to 10, but if we do take aim, it'll be a ton. It'll be 20 next round. And we're still going to get our blights going on the relevant people. Again, we want to get the Immortalist down fairly quickly. She buffs. Exactly. She's going to buff the other folks, or the other enemies, and that's not great. She also does things with corpses, which we don't want. And we're likely to leave some corpses here. Oh, that's okay. Baldwin's a big burly dude. Well, let's just reflection and get rid of all those blinds. Imagine having to worry about blind. Alright, so let's see. So she has Death's Door, right? She has 25% chance Death's Door. We can hit for 15, or we can hit for 20. I really want her gone. Yeah, I really want that character gone. There we go. Could have done a lot of damage to this guy and potentially gotten him off the board. But just making sure that the Immortalist was dead, I think, is the right call there. Because now we can start blinding and working on the rest of these guys. And our Sacrificial is getting dangerously close to the front. But he's also very, very low HP with no blocks. So, goodbye. Another one bites the dust. He's going to Ignite, which heals him, which is obnoxious. He's got 33 HP. That's actually, like... That's a chunky boy. One thing we did get lucky with is we didn't see any pugilists at any stage of this run, which is very nice. And now we can start to see our jesters critting a lot. When this team crits, it is a lot of damage coming out, and we have a lot of like fairly high crit chance. It feels like. So our team rocks back again. Plague Doctor's dazed. It was the 50-50. Good dodge by the Jester. And that guy is now gone. He is wonderful. Yes, again, like that. And once again, like you can see, like the positive relationships means stress is just not a thing for us. We're not worried about it. Whew. Baldwin with the smackdown right there. Good lord. Alright, so let's see what we can win here. Another Hardened Heart, which we don't care about, and the Heartseeker, which is 4% crit, but we are mostly going to do this for the mastery points, because I don't think anything else is going to matter. Alrighty. Well, little disgusting baby things go first. That's annoying. Let's see what they do with it. Oh, the Plague Doctor. My mask deviated the attack vector. That's an interesting way of saying I got smacked in the mouth. So... I think what we're going to do... We are going to Encore Dismas here. Does Tracking Shot have a cooldown? It does not. We'll get rid of you. No dodge tokens for you. No dodge tokens for you. Baldwin, we will spend our milk-soaked linen just to get him evened out and start smacking this guy. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about that horror for right now. That immobilize is fine. That stress is fine. Not a big deal. All right, now I guess we'll fix it. If they're going to make me fix it, fine. All right. A gentle nod. What stress? So you can't actually move right now, but we need... You can't actually move, and there's a chance they're going to hit you, so let's do that. 19 damage to our leper. Oh no. Anyway. Oh, come on. Hit my highwayman. You know you want to. Come on, you know you want to do it. Ow. You guys are being jerks. Well, as our guys continue to tank it, we'll just have our leper man up there, and we'll try to get the blind. No such luck on the blind. And now they're going to worship him and heal him to full, which is obnoxious. But if they're just going to keep hitting our leper, I'm not worried about it. And now our jester's got horror, which is annoying. So, dead and deads. These are both dead next turn. We can't blinding gas this guy. A little bit of stress isn't that much of a problem. We can fix it later. And we were kind of hoping the sparkle ball was going to come through there. We'll take aim, get a little bit, get some free crit tokens here. And now Baldwin can actually take the swing because the combo point lets us ignore the blind. 18 damage. Wow. So hold on. We actually get to use Inspiring Tune for the first time in quite a while. So this guy's going to worship again, which is... Golly, that is annoying. But again, let's double check just to make sure. 3 damage, 3 HP, 6 damage, 4 HP. Okay, good. So now we just start focusing the big guy. And we'll do our Plague Doctor again just to get our blight chances up. 8 a turn's pretty good. Now I really would have liked to blind this guy at some point. Oh no, please no. Please no. Don't do this to me, not like this. Oh, thank God. Okay. That is a lot of stress and a lot of damage. Oh wait, we're fine. We'll actually even laudanum him down to 5, so he's a little even less problematic. Get him a battlefield medicine, patch him up. So that exaltation was not a good thing for sure. But if we withstand, we will continue to tank with our leper. And tracking shot him. So he can't do that again, because he needs worship tokens to do it. So now it's Sundering Steel with the good dodge. Good dodge, Baldwin. Proud of you. You can make it just a little longer. I'm just Inspiring Tune Baldwin again. There you go. Again, what stress? Nice combo there. And we got the weak onto him too, so that was a nice little pickup. So now the question is, we got to get him down to Death's Door. So he's got 33% Death's Door. Now he should be 23% Death's Door and dead. All in all, that got sketchy for about half a second, where our leper was exposed and potentially dead, but he survived. That loot is kind of crap. That was probably... the mastery points is the only reason that's worth it, because we are not going to use that. I don't think that's worth it. Now that we have 3 spuds, we do have a bit of healing to do. Is there a combat item we can get rid of? We can get rid of the neutralizing powders. Holy Water's kind of relevant. Because that can get rid of a blind token too. There we go. We'll just do that. And we'll refill our laudanum. And onwards to the inn. So that was a pretty successful... pretty successful sprawl. We've got all of our guys at good health. All positive relationships. That's the big thing. Unfortunately, we didn't end up with any amorous, so we don't have a love wagon going on. But everyone's respectful and hopeful. And yeah, that was a great sprawl. And we're at regions 3 out of 4, so I think we've got one more and then the mountain. And let's see what inn we get. The Hags Cauldron. 15% chance of negative affinity changes. Yikes. Well, the good news is we're not going to be doing anything with affinity. But we did get some medical equipment. So first of all, let's check the provisioner. Is there anything in here of interest? Another... a triage kit for a large heal. Reduce stress on the whole party. That's pretty tempting. A 25% stun resistance? Yeah, we'll grab that. It's expensive, but that's pretty worth it. And we are not going to the mountain yet, right? Correct. Oh, cool. We have the sluice. So we'll buy that for now. Pipeweed we don't need. I think we might save the rest of this, but let's do mastery real quick. So first of all, solemnity and reflection. Just get those up. Withstand will be the next upgrade from there, but before we do that, let's get some of our key damage skills up. Do you need anything else? Fade Razor's Wit would be good, but I'd actually rather get Wicked Slice. Get a little bit more damage out of that. So there we go. So just explaining myself there. So Solemnity and Reflection we've been using a lot on the Leopard. These upgrades are very substantial. I like having them. Withstand would have been the other upgrade to think about, but I decided against it because I don't use that as much. Wicked Slice is our primary Dismas thing. I maybe should have saved one for Pistol Shot, but Pistol Shot's upgrade is decent but not incredible compared to like Wicked Slice just doubling its crit chance. Then we didn't upgrade anything on the Jester because we have the 2 things I really care about. Or the 3 things, I should say, with Encore as well. Then the Plague Doctor, just updating Blinding Gas to take it from mediocre to actually useful with Blind and Daze chances. And Plague Grenade because we use that a lot to get extra blind. So that's in good shape. Let's do the Wainwright. Let's slot on our trophy. Let's slot on our medical equipment. Increases stacking. We don't really care about scouting the Hoarder anymore. So I think we're going to get rid of that. Icebox increases quantity of looted food. That would mean a lot of steak and spuds, but I don't think we really need that. Firebombs, smoke bombs, and Ichor bombs. Unfortunately, we can't do anything. Actually, I'd kind of rather have that. Do I? No, I don't think I care that much about the explosives magazine. I think we do that, which I think means we're kind of skating on that smoke bomb. Oh no, it automatically pulled it off. Okay, that's fine. So let's do our in items and wrap it up here. Who's got a negative trait that's worth getting? Oh, yeah, okay, let's get... Ah, we still have the runs. That's unfortunate. I'm glad I didn't delete this poetry, actually, because that fixes Sarmenti on its own. We could stress heal. We are going to the sluice next. 1 mastery point is not enough to convince me. This is basically a free zone. So we're going to spend the holy beads for right now. We're going to save these 2 as potential values later. And we will heal our folks up. And then everyone's at full. We'll save the steak and spuds. We are going to get rid of the Charred Litany. I don't think we're going to use it. We're going to get rid of the Enlightening Element. I don't think we're going to use it. Combat items. I think we're good for right now. This Greater Inertia Trinket. Somebody's wearing a baseline stun trinket right now. We'll put that in here, but we're going to keep this. That's really good for the final battle. But anyway, next time we're going to check out the sluice. So thank you all for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Please leave a comment if you've got feedback. I'd love to hear it. Just starting out again, it's been a long time since I tried to do something like this, so any feedback would be appreciated. And yeah, till next time.